The Queen, Prince Charles and Prince William are said to be irate with Prince Andrew's behaviour as he continues to battle legal controversy, an expert has claimed. This comes as the Duke of York is stripped of his patronages, military appointments and his ability to use his HRH title. The shock news was announced by Buckingham Palace in a statement that confirmed the Queen's assent to the decision to remove the titles from her son. The statement read, "With the Queen's approval and agreement, the Duke of York's military affiliations and royal patronages have been returned to the Queen." Earlier this week, the move by Andrew's legal team to dismiss a civil suit brought by Jeffrey Epstein accuser, Virginia Giuffre, was rejected. The Duke of York has consistently denied the allegations against him. The palace added, "The Duke of York will continue not to undertake any public duties and is defending this case as a private citizen." In the wake of the explosive news, a royal commentator has described how the Queen, Charles and William will be enraged with how the royal family's reputation has suffered because of the scandals surrounding the Duke of York. Angela Levin told The Sun Online, "If the Queen asked Prince Charles and Prince William, they would have been very firm. Prince William and Prince Charles have been absolutely furious with him bringing the royal family into disrepute. Whatever he may or may not have done, he certainly was a friend of Epstein and invited him to parties, royal parties, when they knew he had been accused of having relationships with underage girls. So there's no doubt about that." Ms. Levin described how the monarch, 95, is likely to lean more on the advice of trusted advisors as the scandals refuse to abate. She added, "I would imagine that this time the Queen would also listen to her aides. But she also has strong views, so if she didn't want to do it, she wouldn't have done it. She obviously felt they'd crossed a red line." The decision comes just days after U.S. Judge Lewis Kaplan ruled not to dismiss Ms. Giuffre's case, after hearing arguments from both sides. Ms. Levin commented on the speed of the palace's decision, adding, "I am astonished that the palace has operated so quickly. I think they must be absolutely furious with him, because they haven't just put aside the HRH title, they have said he's got to face the case as a private citizen. I think that is capital letters for him as to how he must now behave and take it seriously. But now it's like having cold water thrown in your face to wake you up." The revoking of Andrew's titles comes the same day as anti-monarchist campaign group, Republic, published a letter bearing the signatures of over 150 military veterans calling for such a move. The letter, addressed to the Queen, read, "We understand that he is your son, but we write to you in your capacity as head of state and as commander-in-chief of the Army, Navy, and Air Force. These steps could have been taken at any time in the past 11 years. Please do not leave it any longer." Ms. Levin said, "I also felt the palace had to act very fast because this anti-monarchy group that's got former members of the Navy and the Army writing to the Queen herself saying they don't want him to carry on being patron." A Ministry of Defense spokesperson told the BBC they would not comment on the state of the Duke's military titles.